So, I guess I'm gonna cut this into two parts because I really had to go to the bathroom. Like number two. So anyway, building IKEA here. There's plenty of room for a building of that size, and I think it's gonna be pretty cool looking. The only I don't want to say bad, but the only thing is they're not gonna be parking for it. So this area is gonna have to be parking, which I had another. I was gonna build a building there, but guess I'm not because IKEA is key. And then I don't really know what I'm gonna. There's not really too much room to build anything right here, but I don't know. We will see. And that's pretty much everything for this map. That map's everything's right there. It's not too much. So we're gonna be moving on up to the last row of maps, and it's probably gonna go the quickest because there's really nothing. There's one thing on this map. So as you can see, kind of nothing's really done. The highways aren't done until you get up to the building, and then like there's a section of road. But this is one of the first things I built when I got Xbox One Minecraft. So this is the Royal Clock Mecha Tower or something. Mecha Royal Clock Tower. That sounds right. So this is one of maybe like the third tallest building in the world. Maybe could be wrong. Maybe fourth. I don't know. Top five definitely. I could just be saying that. But this is a huge building, as you can see. Like I said, by height, the Freedom Tower is the same, but by like size and I guess volume, I think it's the biggest building I have. So took a long time to make, but it pays off. This area, I wanted to be like the capital of the world, if that makes any sense. So there's gonna be like really nice buildings, like the White House type stuff. So that's the plan for this. Um, I've always had that in mind for this area. Just don't really know when I'm gonna do it. So that's gonna be like the fifth like main project I have. So that's it for this map. Those are the plans, and that's what's in the map. That was easy. uh, this is probably my favorite section of the world coming up. Right here, still in that map. That's embarrassing. Right here. So this is. There we go. This is the military base. This takes up pretty much the entire map. This is the top center map. We'll go into this gate. This is I guess this is the west gate. There's only two entrances, three if you count air. There's this gate and the main gate. So this is the west gate. We got the runway and everything. I'll go over that last actually. So right here we got the hospital. You need a base hospital. I got two barracks, flight control tower. Probably one of my favorites. Probably my favorite, the best one I've ever made. All this is pretty much inspired by Jack Thunder 1. He made a military base, kind of close to what this is. Not an exact replica, obviously. Did my own spin on things. But it's inspired by him. Got a fire station right here. We'll loop around so you can see the front of it. Got like the ladder truck outside, the rig. There's one of those fire trucks, and then like an airport fire truck. You need one of those. It's an airport. It's military. It's an airbase. Right here, I just built this building and another part of it. So this is like an extension. This hasn't been seen before. This is going to be the security forces building. So this is an airbase. So it's the Air Force security forces. They're like the MPs. So that's what this place is going to be. Coming down this road right here. I've been watching a lot of Drinking Bros. Sorry, that was like somebody's horn. And Jared, they're all prior special operations. Jared was a TAC P, so was a tactical air control party in the Air Force. So I just wanted this place to be kind of like a not a TAC P, but like a special building for like special operations in the Air Force. That's why they have like an obstacle course and everything. So this is like like a ladder that you climb, crawl under those. You walk on these, climb up this and then balance on that and go down. So pretty easy. Right here is a firing range. So this thing's pretty cool. I really like this. It's all fenced off too, so nobody can get in here. Got some tables, and then these are the these line up with those targets. So this is lane 2, so it would be that one. They do line up, right? Doesn't look like they do. Yeah, they do. Yeah, so this is lane 1. You would shoot that target right there. So that's pretty cool. And a real shooting range, you'd have like targets at every like 25 yards, starting at like 25 and then working your way up to like maybe like 200 or so. But I don't have that kind of room. And then this is kind of like the backstop because you can't have your rounds going through the fence, so it just like stops in there. Not done, but this road's gonna lead to there, and that's all I've done, like improvements to the military base. Wanted to add more buildings and stuff, but we slowly will. Right here is the main entrance. This is the main road. You see, I think that's supposed to be an F-35. Could be wrong. I don't really know my planes too well, but that might be an F-35, and I'll show you the main gate. So you come in through there, take a right, and then you go through there. This is the these are one way, and that leads you out. This spot I was gonna put a helicopter, just don't know what. Maybe like a Black Hawk or a Chinook or something. This whole area is kind of confusing, but that's like the admin building or the visitor center. So if you can't go in, you would just go in there, and then there's another map. This splits off into 2 lanes and then comes together to form one road. So this is like the entrance. This road leads to those are like the yeah, we'll go this way. These are the like where you would pilot drones, and this is like the drone runway. See, this one actually has an interior. I'm not really sure if they have those in like normal air bases, but like I don't think they have their own runway, but they do here. So you see there's a drone in I think each one of those. So there's 6 hangars and there's 4 drones. 2 of them, let me know if you spotted them, are above the sky. So I just thought that's kind of funny. One of them's like over the city. It's high. It's like as high as you can go, but it kind of like those skyscrapers are as high as you can go to. So let me know if you spotted them. And then the other one is over like the rural area. So right here is a vehicle depot, right? And then these 2 are B-52 hangars. There's only one B-52. The other one is another country. I don't know. I didn't feel like building 2 of these, but that's a B-52. This is the runway. Doesn't really make much sense if there's a jet coming down the runway and there's the B-52's out of its hangar because it will clip like the cockpit. But anyway, that's the runway. Loops around. I don't think you can back B-52s in because they're just too big, so you have to loop them around. And their wingspan, I didn't really plan this out, but I don't think that's like the right wingspan. Like they'll clip the hangar. But anyway, right here we have a C-130. AWAC, and then we just have some fighter planes. Let me show you the helicopters. Got some Blackhawks. Oh, I just said Blackhawks. Blackhawks over here. There's 6 of them. There's one in this hangar area. As you can see, maybe that one's like maintenance. I don't really know. And then we got 2 Chinooks, 2 CH-47s maybe. And that's it. So I guess those would technically be Army Chinooks. I don't really know. Like I said, I don't really know helicopter or planes, aircraft too much. I'm not really interested in the Air Force, but made an airbase nonetheless. And an airbase, like you're probably wondering to yourself, if you're not into the Air Force, why did you make an airbase? Well, I figure that'd be cooler than just like a standard like National Guard armory or something, because you have a lot more room to work with, and the runways, they just look way cooler. So let's get into this final map, for the love of God. I think we're there. Yes, so this is going to be the Vegas area. Not done, like I said. earlier in the other video, I think. But really worked hard on it for a few days, and then I was like, this is gonna get bored. So I found this cool image of all the casinos in Vegas, and I was like, that's actually cool. And to have them all on a strip would be pretty cool. And like I have a lot of room right here to work with, but these buildings are huge compared to everything else I've built. So this is, I want to say the Monte Carlo. Monte Carlo. I don't really know. I don't really know. But I think that this is supposed to be the Monte Carlo. So that's pretty cool. That's the Luxor. You can tell by the pyramid. That's the main thing I wanted to build. Lion head and everything. MGM. That was a bitch to make. Just because of the pattern, like green, black. It just took forever, and it's pretty big. It's not too accurate with this part because it ran out of room. But you can see this thing just took forever to make. It didn't even turn out that good. And then that's just a random building. I think it was supposed to be Caesar's Palace. You can kind of tell from the front, but it didn't really turn out too good. So that is that is every map. That is the whole world. So hopefully that was entertaining. That was a pain to speak for 40 minutes. But this is the whole map. So we just hit the 2-year mark on this was originally called Razorville, but Newstead now. We just hit the 2-year mark on making this, and it was originally just like those houses, and then there was a farm right here, but I tore it down to make an airport, obviously, because that's what big cities do. But we just hit the 2-year mark, and this is by far my favorite world I've made. I started off with the rock wall, and that was just like the first world I made. I should show that off one day, but there's some okay buildings in there, but it's not realistic. And then went to Even City, more realistic, but again, it's not as good as this. And like, say what you want, like about the road systems or whatever, like it would never work, but it's more realistic than anything I've made, and I really enjoy making this. Now I take breaks from Minecraft every now and then, because I've made, I want to say like 95%, maybe like 90% of everything in this world. Everything else has been made by my friend Mr. Crackman. So I don't know. I love seeing what I've made. I don't really like making it. But after it's done, I'm like, yeah, I made that, and I like showing it off. That's why I made these videos. I had to burp right there. But if you have any suggestions of stuff I should make, definitely let me know. I would really enjoy it. Now, if it's stupid, I'm not gonna make it. Or if it's something I already have, or something close to what I already have, I probably won't make it. But yeah, if you have any suggestions on what I need in the world, like for the longest time, like I said, I didn't have a post office or a gas station, so like stuff like that. I've been thinking about making a landfill. Don't know where. That's why I didn't really mention it. But stuff like that. So thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time.